says I'm alive.
Are you
No.
feeling alive? Feeling cold?
Oh, it was cold today. It's 26 right now, and it's cold. That's without the wind.
Yeah, well, hey, but a lot of these people are
I
getting
know,
snow
buried in
like this
snow. Yeah,
deep. You know what I mean?
that's the one thing we don't need.
They said some places might get like 10 feet.
Oh, good.
I couldn't live nowhere like that. I don't know if you guys like it, but I couldn't stand it.
It's just you grow up with it. You don't move there, and if you do, they pay you a lot of money to move there.
There ain't no amount of money that I could live there and do it, man.
Couldn't.
I couldn't do it. So what's up, guys? Happy Tuesday night. Hope you're having a good start to your week. It's hard to believe Thanksgiving is come and gone. Everybody's fat and happy, and now it's Christmas on the way, I guess, right?
It's all Bismol.
You got shopping done?
Shopping?
Yeah.
I'll shop. I was at the fly-in. Man, there's some good deals.
Yeah.
I mean, some stroking good deals.
Yeah. What all did you see?
Well, there's all kinds of from all the way up to the big trick planes,
Yeah.
all the 3Ds,
Yeah.
and all the way down to the used stuff. I was talking about the one plane that was right behind me. I kind of liked. It's like an old school pattern, but it was all molded foam. And I'm talking about it. Oh, that's a pretty good deal. Blah blah blah. It comes with batteries. It's long. It's big. It's not damaged. That's pretty nice. Yeah, I'm thinking about that. And I turn around, and then I turn around, it's gone. Somebody bought it.
Dang.
You better put your hand on it because it gone. Everything was just, everybody brings their junk, right?
Mm-hmm.
Another man's treasure, right?
Mm-hmm.
Man, you should see everybody walking up and down the line because, like, everybody. And then they're looking in your vehicle to see if you're hiding.
Yeah, what you got in there, man?
They're looking in there.
In the trailers. Yeah.
Picking this up and looking in. And then Nelson had tons of crap, man. Yeah, all kinds of DA engines and this and that, and transmitters and planes. And
So how many guys from this area were there, you think?
How many guys what?
From our area.
We probably have 5, 6, 7 of us.
Cool.
It was a great event. This is the only second one they've ever had, I guess. That's the second time.
Yeah.
And this is awesome, man. The prizes, fantastic. Flying was good, but I was doing way more talking than was doing flying.
Well, that doesn't shock me, because he did no filming either.
Yeah, so. Ken Wade timed me. He goes, I timed you. You stood in one spot and talked for over an hour. I said, dang, man, if I knew if you were timing me, I never would have moved. Give me a statue.
Yeah.
All you got to do is feed me.
And he could have gone live again. He did.
It was a good event, man. I didn't realize that their field is 18 feet difference one way. You're either walking uphill or you're walking downhill.
Yeah.
But the trees are farther away, and we're talking about RC. I forgot the name of their Jeff and Bobby's channel.
RC Plane Reviewer.
RC Plane Reviewer. Their field, the trees look like they're really super close, but they're not that close. When you get there, it's actually quite farther away. The ones on the end are taller, but everybody's having a great time flying, talking, selling, buying.
Yeah, you actually
eating.
saw my buddy Dustin. He was there too.
Yeah, that's right. I did meet him. He goes, hey. I guess they recognized my face, my mug, because I had several come up to me and they look at me like this. I'm going, oh man, do I owe this guy money? What do I do? And then, because I'm not used to that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you're the new guy, I guess. I don't know. What do you mean new guy? You know what I mean? I have to figure out where they're coming from. So Stancil, I met him. Let's talk to him for an hour. He's retired, worked for Rico.
Look at Tim. He's throwing around some sun, man.
Oh, there's snow where he is.
That's what I'm saying. I wish I could throw you some sun, buddy, because you're a better man than I am to live there. So that's great, dude.
Better put some skis on whatever you got back there.
I'm telling you.
Or tennis rackets.
Got to warm up the saxophone.
Inside.
Yeah, man. So it's a good event. So that's great, man. They second time they've had it, so that's really good.
Yeah.
They say how many pilots they had registered?
I don't know the total number, but I'm guessing. I'm just a guess here. Probably high 40s. That's pretty darn good.
It is good. Yeah,
that's a guess. I don't know. I didn't look at the sheet.
Yeah.
But there was a lot of people there. A lot of people that I knew their faces, but I don't know their names and this and that. And everybody had a great time. Everybody
37 pilots. That's what Johnny said. So that's good.
Well, that's 40. That's almost 40.
Yeah, almost.
Yeah, I'd rather aim a little high and then you can always come back down.
Kind of like we're almost 60.
Yeah, we are. Huh?
Yeah.
What did we have in the last one we had? How much was that? You weren't there, but I mean, that was after that hurricane that came through.
And we had 60 pilots.
Man, it was a lot.
Yeah.
I was shocked. Oh, Jared.
Yeah, Jared. Thank you, man.
Did you get your white zero? Did you put your order in for your white zero?
They're trying to get their field back in order right now, man.
Oh, is it all? Did it got?
It got messed up. Yeah, everything there got messed up, man. So, Jared, thank you, buddy. We appreciate that very much. Very kind of you. And of course, there's your sister.
Oh yeah. My dad had surgery yesterday. He got a new bionic battery. I gave him a 6-cell lipo, and they put it right here. And they didn't stitch him. They used the old semi-acrylic, whatever you call it, super glue.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And then they gave him a sedative. I don't know what it is, but I wish I had a bottle, because you know how when you're taking medicine and it just messes with everything, your head's messed up,
Yeah.
your coordination's messed up, everything.
Yeah.
It's the best, right? It's like a free high, but you're really paying for it, right?
Yeah.
So anyway, she says, yeah, he's eating after surgery or whatever it was. So he's over there. Yeah, I'm kind of hungry. All right, bring it in here. So he's trying to eat, right? So I don't even know what's getting to his mouth.
It's like Christmas with the crank. So he's trying to
one side of the
toss
mouth
food
like
in his mouth. Yeah.
I think my sister's sitting there laughing at him. I said, man, you should have got medium, man. That way I could have that.
Yeah,
light.
exactly. Trying to.
But
toss
anyway, he
food
got a
in his
new
mouth.
battery for his pacemaker. Yeah, I think I got one of those ESCs I can put on there. And I
Yeah,
can
really turn it
Hey,
up.
Dad, you want to go?
Get everything going. What's up, Michael? How you doing, man? Did you get that T28 figured out? I talked to Michael the other day. I think it was Saturday, or I think it was maybe. We talked. He's getting his T28 all up and going. He's doing the electric version in his T28, and he was getting all of his stuff hooked up. So yeah, I hope all that worked out. Hope I helped you out somehow. That's what we try to do.
Yeah,
So,
Johnny Stansel is the one. That's right, Johnny. I remember the Stansel part. But yeah, he was there, and I talked to him for over an hour, and he was talking about all the stuff. We were talking about our old radios, old times when we were kids, had no money, had nothing. The usual, the old guy stuff.
Yeah.
But we all had smiles on our faces, and we were all enjoying. Everybody's flying. I didn't see any major crashes. It's just a little dork here and there, but no big deal. Helicopters, had scale helicopters there. That was cool.
That's cool. Yeah,
That is cool.
nice.
It was a nice event. I mean, everybody was nice. They had the barbecue going, had great prizes, big screen TVs.
Wow.
Big screen TVs.
Christmas came early.
Yeah, so they were giving it all away, but right before we left, before they started giving it away, because Mike ran out of money. He already spent like
Oh God.
a lot of money. To me,
Wow.
I'm going, he goes, I had to get it. I said, who told you had to get it? He says, when the deal's that good, you have to buy it. I said, what do you do
You
when
must buy.
when you don't have enough money? What do you do?
Yeah.
You borrow the money.
Yeah, right. Hey, that's what the government does. What's up, Jared? So Jared said, what's everyone wanting for Christmas, man?
Ooh.
Do tell. Santa needs to know. We know Santa pretty good.
Yeah, Kirby said he ordered a P47, the 30cc. 20.
Ah,
Yeah,
well,
instead of the other one. They probably don't have the other one in stock.
anybody interested, we can show you a few things. Always go to the Legend Hobby website here, guys.
They had a good
and,
sale over the 2 days.
and look
holiday.
here and see what. Yeah, they had a great Black Friday
Yeah, they
weekend,
did.
man. They
Yeah,
had it
I
all
was really
weekend.
looking at one of them. I'm going, no, I can't. I got to be responsible. I got to pay
Yeah.
everything before I.
Got several things that are sold out. So obviously they had a good sale. The P47 Master Edition kit, is that like the the flight test kit? You got to be a master builder to
I
put that
guess.
together. But yeah, that sold out. And looky,
that looks
looky,
just
guys.
like,
There's
Phil
your
Camps.
there's your project, guys, right there. Only $18.95. You can get it. Really, go ahead and get 3. But yeah, like I told you last time, guys, we were up here. If
Guys
there's
throwing the
something,
money in.
Mr. Guy Caputo, hitting it up. That's what I'm talking about, man.
RC Pilot.
Guy's
Bill.
good to us. He's such a good guy. But yeah, guys, if there's something that you're wanting at Legend Hobby, you better tighten up and get it, because things are selling out, and it'll be after the Chinese New Year and first of spring, probably late spring, before some more
March.
things start coming in. Yeah, so if there's something that you guys are wanting and it's on your wish list, you might better go ahead and step up to the plate and click that button, because as I said, several things are selling out. The drone's actually sold out. How about that? That's pretty cool. That was a good flying.
It still is.
The old Crow, nice plane. That's really cool. We actually have that one in the box back here behind us. But yeah, guys, if there's something you're wanting, like I said, you better get over to Legend Hobby and check it out and click the button and get it on the way, because you're going to be cold sitting in 10 foot of snow, whoever you are. And I hate it for you, because you're going to need something to do. You can't.
Either that or you have to talk to the wife.
Exactly. How long is
make
that
up
going
your
to last?
decision. What do you want to do?
That'd be like The Shining.
If you start having conversations with the wife, you can only so long, and then the truth starts coming. Then you're going to have to.
All right, Michael has a question for you. He said, I'm running the 22 12-3 blade prop on a 190 kV. What's a good 2-blade equivalent?
Well, I know when you go 3-blade,
that's the same thing I've got sitting back here.
I think you drop the pitch by 1 when you add a blade. So whatever the standard 2-blade is, that goes with your engine. What was it, a 190 kV?
Yeah.
Does it give you a, how many cells you running? That would probably be like
He's doing 12.
12 cells?
Yeah. Yep, running 12.
Well, it depends. You want a lot of thrust or you want a lot of speed? You want to fly scale? You want 3D or warplane? I mean, you got all these factors.
Yeah.
I mean, I can tell you this one, that one, that one, that one, this one, this one, this one, that one, and then you put it on your plane and go, that doesn't do what I want it to do. Well, it's like my wife. My wife was telling me before I left, we don't have any water pressure. We don't? I said, I just took a shower and it was great. Yeah, but this and that. I said, well, why don't you troubleshoot it? Figure out why we don't have any water pressure. And then I caved, and then I know because it's all old plumbing, and if she goes in there with a hammer and starts whacking on it, and it breaks the pipe behind the walls, and I'm screwed. So I said, I'll take it off and check it out when I get home. So
Mom's throwing in some money too.
Mom.
Thank you, Mom.
You need to put 2 zeros on the other behind the 5 in front of the dot. That'd have been great.
Yeah. Hey, we take all we can get around here. Yeah, so he says he's flying the Avian 190 kV. Let's see, a 180 amp Castle ESC. So that's pretty cool setup. That's nice. Victor says they got snow in California.
What? Where?
What?
Oh, it must be right there on the top. San Gabriel Mountains right there so you can see them. I'm guessing. I know the Cajon Pass right there on the 15 on the way to Vegas is always snowed.
On the 15. You got to know the 15.
You got to know the 15. Because the 15 turns all the way from the heat wave. You can go from heat wave on the bottom of the floor all the way up to the mountains, and it's snowing. So you can literally ski during the day and then surf at the end of the day.
Wow.
I know. It's pretty great. I mean, I don't surf.
Yeah.
I'll sit there and go to the beach and stare, but that's about it.
Staring at the waves.
Something like that.
Yeah. The seals.
Yeah, grab yourself a taco.
Taco.
Yeah, man, they got the whole deal. They got a little strip of all little restaurants right there. It's a whole different life set, and you got to be able to afford it, man. Huntington Beach, Seal Beach, Newport Beach. Oh man, that's just mega dollar.
They were having snow flurries at our beach this morning.
Really?
Yeah. Yep.
Where's our beach?
Atlantic Beach.
Is that my beach?
Somewhere. Yeah, that's your beach.
I don't know.
You're on the.
I've lived here 16 years. And I still haven't been to the beach. Actually, I have once.
Side.
I think I drove by.
Yeah.
I don't know. Look, you seen my skin? I don't.
No. Yeah.
Yeah. Look at that. And I'm outside, and he's not outside. Of course, it was so cold today, man. They got where the sun wasn't shining. Oh, it was cold. The wind was coming through. Snot running down my face. Ugh. Anyway, talked to one of our John Halligan. He was the one that went to our from Seattle. Works at Textron, and he's almost done with his T28. And we're talking about his retracts and how he's got his time for this and that. And, all problems of this. You're electric. Well, he's air.
Oh yeah.
So he's air. So his a little easier on here. He can just he told me what he did, but he's almost there. He asked how you get the cowl on and off with those custom mufflers, and he's already seen Phil's video how to do it. And I told him, I said, it's much easier with another dude. You got to just wiggle it into place, and wherever it's tight, one guy's on one side, the other guy's on the other side, and you just mark it where it's tight and just do a little dribbling.
Yep.
Wiggle it back on, see if you can get it this up and down, back and forth, and just a little more, and it's just a little at a time. Now, you don't want no gaping hole. They'll know, everybody will know that you took 10 seconds and went, and you can see the servos, you can see the mufflers, you can see the carburetor, you can see you don't want that.
No.
And he doesn't want that either. So I just told him, I said, yeah, you got to just be careful. You got to have some patience.
Yeah.
Just make believe you're on a date with a lovely girl and you want to go slow.
That's right. What's up, Jackson?
It'll work great.
Yeah, that's right. Let's give out a roll call, man. We got several guys in here already hanging out with us tonight. Let's see who all we got in here. We got, let's see, Johnny Stansel, of course, Mr. Ken Wade, Horseshoe Man. Bobby was in here, RC Plane Reviewer. We got Jeff in Lower Alabama, LA Jeff, as I like to call him. Let's see here. Who else? We got Guy Caputo, of course. Guy's a great person. We got Scott Monarch. We have Mr. Hanger 51. F you, Kenny. Right back at you, buddy.
Which one's mine?
Really?
You got me?
We got Mr. Phil Camp in here. Good to see you, Phil. As always.
Phil Meister.
Yeah. Let's see. RC Pilot Will. What's up, buddy? Let's see. We have my mom, of course, as always, asking for the thumbs up, guys. Hit the thumbs up while you can. Mr. Paul McNeil, Lyndon Stewart, man, I'm crying my eyes out for you in St. Lucia. Yeah, he's at the 12th Caribbean Beekeeping Congress. I'm hating it for you, man.
Well,
I mean, at least he's warm, you know. Really, buzz. Let's see. Who else? Jerry Kirby, of course. We've got your sister in here. We've got Mr. Michael Reiska. Let's see. We have got Philip Cockram. Good to see you tonight, man. Let's see. Victor RC Jets, Mr. Victor Shamalis, as we all know him as.
Yep.
Out in the...
He's off the 10 freeway.
Yeah.
Not in Redlands, but he's right there in Ontario. He's
That's
right down
right.
the street from Banana Hobby.
Oh, yeah, exactly. That's right. Let's see. Who else we got in here tonight? Don't want to miss nobody. Going down the list. We appreciate you guys hanging. Did everybody have a good Thanksgiving? Was everybody getting some good food? I mean,
Oh, absolutely, man. I had steak.
yeah, steak.
It was great.
Hey, that's not a bad idea,
Oh,
man. I
it's
cooked all
awesome.
this food and I probably threw half of it away.
Everybody I talked to is sick eating turkey already, right? What's it been, 3 days?
Well,
4
see,
days?
I did a ham. I didn't do turkey.
Well, anyway, everybody's, you know, you can only have turkey this and turkey that, and turkey this and turkey
Yeah.
that, and turkey this. So anyway, sandwiches, this and that. So they're all, I said, man, I had steak and it was good.
Yeah.
Oh, man, I should have had steak. I said, well, all you got to do is go to Texas Roadhouse on Wednesday night before,
Yeah.
and then you get your steak, and then you warm it up the next day. Oh,
Dan, good to see you tonight, man. Appreciate you coming in here and hanging out with us. Yeah, I'm thinking at Christmas, instead of doing all this like ham and dressing and all this mess, I think I'm gonna do hamburger steak, mashed potatoes, green beans, and call it done. You
just
know
do
what
a hungry man. Get it over with.
I mean? Yeah, it's
'Cause
called
my sister was telling me about all the work she put it in. She started work at what? Started getting everything ready at 9.
Yeah, I was
And then
moving.
they ate at 2, so it took her all that time, and everybody's done in 10 minutes. And they said,
Exactly, and that's what
so
I did.
she goes, "What's the point? If I'm going to put all that work in it, it's just 10 minutes." I said,
Yeah,
"Dude, go to Golden Corral and get it over with."
you
18
can't
bucks.
get in.
Well, you got to get there early. You
Yeah,
got to camp
then
out.
you're gonna stand
You
in
got to
line,
camp
man.
out 1
There's-
hour earlier.
There ain't no food I won't bad enough stand in line
All right,
for
so-
2 hours. So it's class time. Pay attention
The motor's going in tomorrow.
tomorrow.
This has to be mounted first to get everything correct, and then I can work from the bulkhead forward. I don't know if that's in the way or not.
Nope, we're good.
All right. Let me get it.
Yeah,
Entertain 'em while
like
I
I told
get
you
it.
guys last week, we are getting all this figured out to put the 40 twin with the electric ignition in here, and everything's going to fit really good, but we're having to modify the box because of the size of the plate. The standard 40 twin, the holes are 60 and 60. On this electric start 40 twin, because of the gear and everything for the electric start, the holes are 60 and like 83, I think. And so,
Man, we got some really long. Let's see. Let's try that. Can of Barbie cam. Let's see if I get in there. Get it. It's coming. I can feel it. There it is. I think they're like 7/8 of an inch long, maybe just enough to get on the other side of that gear so it doesn't touch your firewall. But anyway, I got all the bolts and the nuts and everything on there so I can semi line it up.
Yep.
And so we got to, being that everything is elongated and it's see if we got to get the glare off. It's longer this way, or I should say taller.
Yeah.
So it fits on the box kind of weird. You have to modify it. We have the box off right now, but we're going to be fixing that. But you can see where it sits right on the, it's in the way of
where the box joins, so there's no meat.
Yeah. So anyway, we're going to have to modify a little bit. So we got some mounting. So I checked it, and I think we're going to clear. We should clear it just. It's almost perfect.
Yeah.
Almost.
Yep.
I tend to think we're going to make it.
Yeah, I think so too.
But I thought it would really be cool if we could get this so you can see it when it starts. Ooh,
well, I wanted
supercharged.
I wanted it to stick up through the cowl slightly.
He wanted to show off like he
blower,
was in the 60s.
You know, that would look cool, right?
Yeah, he wanted to show off.
It would look cool, man. Look like a blower
cool.
Sticking up out of here.
But I think we're going to get it where it's going to ride just.
Yeah.
I want to make some custom. Everything has to be custom. Everything's custom. You touch one thing and it affects 10 others. Just the way it is.
But I might come in here and cut a hole and put Lexan in here so you can still see it.
No, he ain't gonna do that.
I might.
Maybe he will. I don't know.
Gotta have a good little customization.
Anyway, this goes in probably tomorrow. I'm gonna mount this first to make sure that the aesthetics are pleasing.
Yep. Yeah, because he knows how picky I am. So.
Yeah, so we got to get it just right so everything matches. And we got to get our distance first. I got to get something from there, work our way out to find center, tape it, do our holes to get everything's correct. There's a certain way where you put the tape in there, go there, do this, measure that. It's a lot more difficult than it seems, but it's not really difficult if you've done one or two or three. It's just time consuming.
Yeah.
So once we get where this is mounted correctly, so we don't want the engine, I don't know if you ever mounted an engine where it's wrong, but I have done a lot wrong. I'm the doctor of wrong, Dr. No. So anyway, you can see we're gonna have to cut a hole for the carb to get it to drop down, because it's really, actually you can show you from the back. See where the carb's jammed up in there. So we'll cut that correctly. Hang down a little bit. I think the motor's going to clear on top.
You got to get the exhaust coming out too.
The exhaust will get to come out. We'll have to get the extensions. But yeah, that's all going in tomorrow. Man, it's a sexy little thing. Isn't that sexy?
Pretty, isn't it? That is sweet.
Man, I wish you guys could hold this in your hand. I wish we could send everybody one of these.
You think we could?
Well, it's like the government. Oh, how much money do you need?
Yeah.
What's the name of your country? Well, we'll send you a check right on over. Not a problem, man.
No problem.
What, you got a son's got some problems? We can pardon that. Not a problem.
Yeah,
Nobody's above the law. You know what I'm talking about. Anyway, back to modeling. We are having a great time. You got your receiver in there.
Yeah, no kidding.
So everything's in there.
Kind of needs that, Yeah,
it's going to look good. So
don't let it fall off, man.
Well, I think with this,
no,
there it
you
is.
didn't have it up there right. That's the problem. Yeah.
Okay, so that's going to be beginning tomorrow.
Yep. So that is sweet.
Yeah, that's cool. Look at that spray gear back there. Look at that. What do you think the gearing is on that? Anybody take a guess what the gearing is? How many turns does the motor turn to one turn of the crankshaft? So what's that, like about 20 to 1? I'm guessing somewhere right around there. You can see it right here. Probably about 20. I'm guessing 20. I don't know. I haven't looked at it, but you can see. It's a beautiful engine.
It is very nice.
Yeah, it's fantastical. I love it. Anyway, we're going to get that all mounted up. And then the exhaust, poke a hole for the carb. The exhaust, that'll be taken care of. All the other servos are in, right?
Everything's
the wings
ready.
are done. Everything's done.
Ready.
Everything's done.
So
he won't have an excuse to actually show up at the field.
There we go.
Got to get him to the field again. Get him back into the groove, even though it's cold. But it's going to be in the 70s next
week. I
can
handle some cold. I just don't, I don't
like cold either, but I like cold.
It's just not fun if you're standing there freezing the whole time,
Get your jacket. That's it's got that battery warming thing.
I don't have one of those.
I got one of those.
I know you do.
She actually got me socks too that warm up.
Socks.
I'm waiting for the underwear to warm up.
the boxers. Waiting
Yeah,
on
the
Thomas to
boxers,
get battery
yeah.
operated boxers. That'll be nice, won't it? Yeah. Guy said, count the teeth, Wayne.
Trying.
Paul said, been eating popcorn and watching the political meltdown. Isn't it funny? It is funny. Lord. Yeah, Phil, cold equals workshop time. That's right. That's why I said, guys, get over to Legend Hobby and push that button, because stuff's going to get sold out and you're going to be stuck twiddling your thumbs, or like Wayne said, sitting in the house talking to your wife. And well, anyway, could be good. Maybe. I don't know. But I think a project would be nice, you know?
Yeah, we need some pictures, Phil. Send us a picture. You got anything done on your B-17? You got your motors? Got your ESCs? Got your props? Can't hear you. You know what really sucks is it would be really nice if we could have like a group where everybody can be, not where everybody's all over the place jumping on top of each other, but like if you want to communicate someone with on the show, you could just, hey, Phil, he pops in, you know what I mean? If they were all connected, how many can you do on StreamYard?
10.
10? Might have to do a
I
raffle.
should be able to do 25 because they just went up twice the price of
That's
their
crazy.
monthly fee, man. Can you believe that?
Wouldn't that be nice if you could just say, hey, boss, I need $20 more now.
Yeah, no
I'm
kidding.
coming in tomorrow.
Well, it's one thing to go up a little bit, but they went up double the price on this, man.
Well, look at the cars. The cars are nuts. They can't sell anything. They couldn't get any cars in
He
any
said he
lot.
sent you a picture.
Who did?
Phil. Yeah.
You got clothes on, Phil? Ooh, yeah, that looks good. Phil, you're sexy. Check this out.
The hair.
No, he's really going to town. He must have something lit. What are you smoking when you're putting that stuff on? Look at this. Look how beautiful it is. Hold on a second. Look at that. Hold on. Let me get the Barbie cam on
the
it.
weathering, man.
Look at that.
Man.
Look at that.
Oh,
that
yeah.
Is beautiful.
He's going for the prize.
Dang.
Going for the gusto.
You going to let me fly it?
Mode 4.
Man, that's going to be sweet. I can't imagine how much time you got alone just in.
I do know how that goes because I've done it. And that is a lot of work.
Is that Elmer's glue, or what do you use to
I just used a small Sharpie with a fine tip when I did everything on mine. He might have done something different.
Yeah, what'd you do? How'd you get those on there like that? Did you have your wife do that? I don't think so.
Yeah.
Man, look at all those things.
I know, man.
It looks like Elmer's.
It probably is.
I don't know. Tell us, is it Elmer's?
Either that or CA.
That's really cool.
But yeah, you can do it with epoxy too if you've got a pen.
Yeah, it's got to be something that stays, unless he changes the fuselage and does everything on the side, and then I'm guessing, I don't know.
Tight Bond 3 with a toothpick.
Yeah, I got a gallon of that. You need some? I'll send it to you if you need.
Send you a bottle.
I'll send it. No, I got a gallon.
I don't think
that's why I tried to mold all those arches for the.
Oh God, yeah.
Anyway.
With salt treated wood.
Don't do that. That is cool looking.
Yeah.
Did you get your ESCs and your motors and your props or anything, or no? That's just you're gonna wait till you're all done and then that's gonna come in. Gonna get this all done. Man, that's pretty. You're gonna win an award, aren't you? You're trying to win an award.
That's what I said. He's after the prize, man. Yeah.
The other guys won 2 or 3 times with the same airplane down there at the Bomber Field.
Oh yeah, I know.
I talked to him for an hour. Imagine that.
Imagine Wayne talking to somebody.
Yeah, he was in the Air Force and he was telling me about all this and that, and I asked him all the questions about stuff you're not supposed to know and places you're not supposed to be. And no, we don't do anything in Antarctica. We don't do anything on the poles. No, we're scientists. Well, let's go over the financials. Of course, you can't find financials because it doesn't exist. Yet my money keeps going, and their bank account keeps going. Anyway, so the Sukhois, I'm just waiting on a prop. It's all done, ready to go. Just CG. Yeah, it's sexy too. It's 20cc. It's right there. Bring it up on the website. And it's, I have the big Karf 103-inch Yak. And this is the 20cc Sukhoi. It's a red, white, and blue cover scheme. If you can find it.
Yeah, it's
civilian. Yeah, it'd be under, keep going. Oh, you know what? What's his name wants that? Michael Fox wants to buy that.
Okay.
And it's
Yeah.
on sale?
Thomas is supposed to be getting me one that I'm gonna wrap with yellow for Gary.
Yeah, because he just mentioned to me when we were driving out to the event that he wants that.
Yep.
All right, where's it at? Keep going, keep going, keep going. He probably wants the big one. That's the 81-inch right there. He probably wants that one.
Oh yeah, of course.
They don't have that in stock, do they? Is it? Oh, it's pre-order. That's what it is.
Pre-order, yeah.
So he doesn't. He wants that one because they don't have any. That's right. So the next one.
Here.
Keep going.
I want the silver P51.
I seen the 61 or 71-inch. It's nice.
No, I want the
I
big one.
fondled
They got
it.
a bigger one.
It was in the box. I fondled it. It's got to be there. Keep going.
It was a yak there, but it's
No, it's got that red, white, and blue scheme.
yeah. I remember seeing it when we got it.
The Caravan's almost done. I guess we could just poke it in the search button.
That wouldn't be fun.
Super
It's
chipmunk.
not up there.
Huh. Put in the yak. Put in their yak.
Yak.
Yak on the
It's
search.
a yak.
Yak it.
There
it is,
There
right
it
there.
is. There it is.
That's right there. Yeah,
There
that's
it
it.
is.
That's it. That's it.
Yeah, man.
And I think I showed them a picture last week, but yeah, it's pretty it's impressive. I mean, there's
It is.
I can't tell what I'm doing.
I know you
Can you-
can't. No.
There you go. Trying to get them a picture of that. Get that.
The color of it is beautiful.
Yeah, it
in
is. I mean, the
person.
paint even matches the
Yeah. Let me
covering
get this
scheme.
where we can see it.
There you
better.
go. Yeah. So anyway, that's done. I'm just waiting on a prop. And that ring ding's in the way, but yeah, that thing is really light and it's well built and it's delicate and the throws are huge and it looks like it's going to fly great. But I got the big 103-inch, the Carf one, and I just flew that, got that going again. Man, that thing flies great. I got to get the CG back. I got it way too heavy. I'm not no 3D guy, so I'm going to have to
Of course
really.
not.
That thing is great. You can't tell how beautiful they are until you got them in your face.
Yeah, I mean, really, and the pictures here.
It's like OnlyFans. It's all two-dimensional, right?
Pictures don't. Yeah, it doesn't do it any justice.
But up close and personal, I mean, it's beautiful.
It is.
And I know everybody has complaints, and there are things. The more detailed and scale stuff you put on, the more you gotta remember everything's hand built. Even though they're all laser cut and whatever they CNC machine, this and that, all of it is still put together by hand,
Yeah.
glued together, sanded, covered. I watch those ladies over there cover these models. I mean, they're the delicate little strips of monocoat or Econocoat, not Econocoat. What do they use now? Oracover.
Horror cover. Yeah.
And she's just putting a perfectly straight line all the way down
like
the
it ain't
fuselage.
nothing.
I said, man, I could never do that. I would
No.
never even attempt. I'd leave it all one color.
I'll show you something, guys. This right here for the money is hard to beat too. This is an amazing airplane for the money. Comes with everything except the battery and a receiver. And I'm just telling you guys, this plane flies incredible. It is super scale. The only thing that I will be adding to this one is lights. It looks like it has a light right there, but it's just a fake one. I'm going to put wingtip lights on it, and I'm going to put lights in the cowl.
What did you have? You had a problem with that front fairing on the wheel. What was that? I remember you were taxing her.
It just wasn't in. I didn't have it set in deep enough for the set
Oh, it didn't have the
screws.
flat stop.
Yeah,
spot. I
yeah.
see.
And once I got that right,
I
it was
see.
good.
So it was all over the place. That's
Yeah,
why you were
yeah.
all over the place. So I'm going, is
Yeah.
he drunk? Is he flying drunk today?
No, but it flies amazing.
does.
And
It's
it's got
beautiful.
tons of power. And that's why I say it is for the money, $549. Yeah, you cannot beat it for the money. If you want a plane that all you got to do is a little tiny bit of work, glue it in the elevator. Other than that, you just put the wheels and the struts on, put the motor box with the motor, and hook your battery and your receiver in, guys, and you're ready to fly. It is one heck of a deal. So yeah, great deal on that airplane.
I got my 2 engines for the P61 Zeroli, and I wanted to show you guys. Talk to Ken. Ken goes, man, you got to paint it. You got to this, you got to that. I said, no, not on the first flight. Oh, you can't just leave it gray. Where does it say that I can't just leave it gray? Because I don't like it. Now, if he wants to paint it,
I'm
that's fine
painting the
by
damn
me.
thing.
You
It's
can
got to
paint it.
look good. If
I'm
it
trying
don't
to
fly
find
but
it.
one time, it's gonna fly right and look good. Okay.
All right, here we go. I'm looking up. I'm going back through my pictures.
The F-14 was painted the first time, and it,
it
you know,
was. Well, that's what I said. If you want to paint, that's fine by me.
yeah,
I'll drop
it's
it
gotta
off.
be. It's gotta be painted.
I'm trying to get the P61 when I got it from Ken.
I'll take my sprayer and spray it.
I think I have it on top of my truck.
What?
When I picked up the P61 from Ken when I got it when I traded for him. Man, I hate going through my pictures.
I don't know where you can buy ore cover at.
Ore cover? You can buy ore cover.
I got a whole cabinet full of it down here, man. I got Ultra Coat. Let's see, what color do you need, man? I got probably 10 rolls down here, different colors. You never know when you need it, right? So I'm gonna hang on to it.
Anyway, I might not get it.
What are you trying to find?
I'm trying to find the P61 so I can show them the P61s. It's beautiful.
Oh God, that plane's gonna be amazing, man. Yeah. The wheels on that thing are like this big around.
They're massive,
They're
man.
huge.
Just the landing gear alone is like $3,000.
Yeah.
I don't know what it was. It was a lot. $1,800. I don't know what it is. More than I can afford.
Yeah. The gear on it are amazing.
Yeah, I'm gonna need some TIG welding. So I have a TIG welding machine, but I don't know how to TIG weld, and I don't feel like learning. So if you guys know anybody that knows how to TIG weld, they got a few cracks on the landing gear. I don't know if they used it up for a hard landing and they just maybe dorked it a little bit, but I
Jeff Mosley's got one.
Found a couple cracks on it. It's going to have to be taken care of before I put it together. Got it. I know it's here. Ah, found it.
Right in front of
Found it.
Boom.
Yeah. Okay, here's the main gear, and these are all Robarts. Twin cylinders.
Big.
Ken and Barbie Cam. There you go. Look at that. Twin air cylinders. That's on one main. Either the right or the left. And those are Robarts. You got two of those.
They're huge.
And
huge.
They are huge. They're mega. Let me see. I've got a picture of the. There's my 60 size. Yeah, that is with the wheel.
I want the big. I'm gonna get Thomas to send me that big silver P51, man.
All right, so there it is in the gray primer. It's all done. I gutted it. Oh man, got this thing. Man, what kind of a show is this?
Yeah, it's all in primer. It's ready to be sprayed. I want to do it like Batman. That's what it looks like. We need to put a big bat on the bottom of it.
Why can't I get this thing to sit? There we go. Okay, now I got to do is get. There we go.
It's got to look like Batman. It's got to be matte black.
Yeah.
With the yellow bat on the bottom, man.
And it's huge. 2 DLE 55s. Now, I do have a question. Maybe you guys know the answer. Would there be any different if I use the rear exhaust DLE 55 with a side exhaust DLE 55? Would there be any differences in performance?
What needs header pipes coming out of it, man?
Because I only have a rear exhaust DLE 55 and a side exhaust DLE 55, and I figured I'd just detune it to the one that's working the best. That's my guess. You guys have any issues with that? Would you know if there's any differences? If anybody,
I say we run header pipes down both sides.
Want flames too? You want an afterburner coming out?
Really, man, we got to make this thing look
nitrous,
nasty.
alcohol injector.
It's got to be mean looking, you know.
It is mean looking. It's a.
It is. That's what I'm saying. I know. I'm the one that helped you load it.
I know. That was. Yeah, I'm gonna get that done, and then the Sukhoi done.
Yak finished and flown, and we still have so much to do. Scott Monarch said take the gear to a welding shop that does motorcycle stuff like the Harley shop.
Yeah, so it's got to be, it's super delicate, just like landing gear, what I'm talking about. It's all probably 4130 chromoly, but the TIG welding, it's all about temperature, right? I mean, temperature, time, and space, right?
Yeah. Tag it.
So, yeah, I found it where it's been dorked. Somehow they had a hard landing and it got, got to be simple. Yeah.
Yeah, that plane's got to look like Batman. It's just got to.
It's cool. Man. I mean,
that's what we need to do. We need to find a Batman to put in it for the pilot.
Oh my goodness.
Batman and Robin.
Let's do that one first. That one next. that one next, that one next.
Yeah. Well,
And then I have the Sukhoi.
I think Thomas said he wants to do this one electric. I mean, gas too. So we'll probably put the 40 twin in that one. Just a
Yeah, the 40
standard
twin will
40
go
twin.
right up.
Yeah.
It's just that starter and that spray gear
Uh-huh.
that's going to make it difficult. But
Yeah.
we just got to do it. So that starts tomorrow. And so we're moving with the plane department, and I'm excited.
Yeah.
Get that done, that done, that done, and then they'll all be done. You know the hardest part?
Getting it
I
done.
got all the information to do the magazine articles to whatever, like a build, right?
Yeah.
It's converting it from pictures and text into the email system to send it. So I have to make a whatever. I ain't no computer
File.
guy. I got all the pictures. I got everything.
Do a
Because
file.
Thomas wants, that's the whole point. Selling more, putting it out there, how we build, what you ran into, what you didn't, because nothing's perfect.
Right.
Every build
Yeah.
is different. But my hard time is getting it from what I have into a format that they can use in the magazine. So I'm kind of stuck in that department.
But you used to write for a magazine. So,
I wrote a couple articles for a magazine, but I was a kid.
so you're saying.
I was told I was an old fart yesterday. Do you believe that? They told me, get this kid, what is he, 30? No, he's 26. He goes, man, you look pretty good
For an old man.
for an old fart.
Mhm.
And he hesitated. So I don't know if that was a dig because I got a compliment and then a put down. So I
Yeah.
don't know if I smell or if I look like I smell. But anyway, when you're 26, what do you know, right? I didn't know anything at 26. I was
No.
chasing girls,
Yeah.
racing motorcycles.
Young and dumb.
Oh, yeah. Dreams of big business and big houses. And those are gone. Those days are gone.
Guy says he's got a motorcycle shop in Toledo, man. You go see Guy and he'll hook you
Sweet.
up.
Matter of fact, my wife just drove through Toledo the other night. She was coming back from Wisconsin.
Wisconsin.
Yeah, and she missed me so much. She came home on a holiday. I said, "Are you?" All the animals are out. All the drunks are out. Everybody's out. I wanted to come home. You know what the percentage is? How high they go up driving at night on a holiday?
Yeah. Yeah.
She goes, "Well, it's not that bad."
Guy said they can weld aluminum foil to Tupperware.
Out of aluminum, huh? What, I got a propane torch and add a little.
A little plastic weld in there.
I don't
Yeah.
know, but it's got to be good because it's really. I should bring it in and show you.
We should bring that plane in here, man. We need to show
Yeah,
that.
it's pretty nice. Well, get these things going.
Yeah,
and get
that's
them all done, and then
Yeah, so maybe next year this
do the
time.
no, not next year. By the end of this year.
Well, next year's only a month away. Not even a month.
Shoot, I got
So-
so many things to finish.
Yeah, we both do, man.
Well, if I have a heart attack and die,
I need to sell some stuff and get more stuff.
I don't need any more stuff. I just need to finish what I have.
Yeah, but I could make room for other things.
Yeah, I don't know. I just don't like 15 projects going at once. I like one project so I can focus, get it done. Next project. But I know, guys, I was just at a shop. He's got 100 airplanes hanging around, helicopters, ducted fans, biplanes, trick planes, float planes, DLGs, you name it.
A lot.
And then he doesn't have any room to build. So I'm going, but he's making room.
So you build another shop?
Well, no, because the wife's moving all the crap out, and so he can get rid of all the planes in his shop up there, so he can actually finish and start building. Anyway, that's just overwhelming to me. I mean, I'm looking at all these helicopters from the 70s, the 80s, the 90s, and all these airplanes, and the covering is just peeling off from the ceiling like this. You can just, if you could hear that over time, just
Yeah, it's tired.
It's just drives me nuts because it's just overwhelming. I mean, I like looking at it all, but it just drives me insane to look at because I'm going, all that stuff that needs to be worked to get it flying again. I'm always thinking about how to get flying again.
Yeah.
Just like the old broken fat girl,
Oh yeah, the GB.
the GB.
John said send him a photo. He might know a guy that can weld it.
Send him a photo.
Yeah, of the
That one
the gear.
is
the
John
gear.
on? John Halligan?
Yes.
Yeah, I talked to him. He was
What's
asking me
up, buddy?
questions.
Good to see you, man.
Next to me, all those questions, where we were and what we were doing and how hard was it, and it ain't easy.
Mm.
T28 is not easy.
That T28 is something else, man. It's a project. I'm telling you, it is something. We just got to get this one running, broke in, and I'm gonna run the 2-blade prop on it to start with, and then put the 3-blade on it for scale.
Oh yeah,
So-
that's what I do, because I think Phil ran the 3-blade when he did his. He says,
Yeah, yeah,
you just don't get the performance. Actually, you get more performance out of a single blade.
yeah.
But then everybody's got the question, where's the other blade? Well, the point is,
Yeah, exactly.
but if you're doing scale, yeah, it's all different.
Yeah.
You got to prop it right.
Jared said he doesn't like having more than one project at a time.
See,
Well,
he's
he
just
he
like
couldn't
me.
hang out with us.
It's just like me. I mean, I'm in there. I kid you not. There's 100 things. Everyone is a model in its time frame. You 60s,
Yeah,
70s,
yeah.
80s, 90s, 2000s. And I'm looking. It goes, there's a 4-cylinder right there, 120. There's a this, there's a that. There's the radial. There's a this, there's a that. And my mind's just going,
Yeah. What to pick first? So you pick nothing.
That's exactly what it is. It drives me insane. But
do nothing.
everybody's different.
Yep.
And
that's right.
he showed me the receivers. He's got all the 72 megahertz, even the narrow bands. Remember the narrow bands in 91 where we all had to go narrow band? We were all worried about, we was just going to narrow it closer to each one of us. And then somebody gets mad in the parking lot and turns his transmitter on your transmitter signal crystal. And then your airplane goes down and then nobody knows what happened.
That's right.
Man, that happened a lot. I remember that back in the day. I don't know if you guys remember that stuff, but wow.
Yeah, Jared. Hopefully, we gotta break it in. We just gotta get a 2-blade prop and run some fuel through it. That's really what we got to do. We just been dragging our feet, man. But we just got to get a day when we can get outside and put a 2-blade prop on it, run some gas through it, put some smoke in it, see if that's working properly. And we've also got to get the sequencer for the doors hooked up. That's the biggest thing right now.
Yeah, because I know you're stumped on that. But I will tell you, we did get 2 feet of snow here, but it's a different kind, right? Isn't that what I sent you?
Yeah.
There's 2 feet of snow right there, baby. Look at that, 2 feet of snow.
Yeah, definitely.
That's
big
pretty
feet.
good. Yeah, for somebody to do that, it looks real, doesn't it?
That's Sasquatch.
Sasquatch. Yeah, snow is not my thing. Ugh. But you live in it, you got to deal with it, I guess.
Guy says he's got the A10, the OV10, the B25, and the T28. Yeah, you got a list like we got.
So which one you got on the table that you're working on?
Exactly. No, Michael. Like I told you the other day, man, we're putting the controller in there from Dave's RC Electronics that makes your doors, your main gear doors, open, then the wheels come out, then they close, and then your front door closes.
Like P51, I think, or something.
Yeah, and you can set, everything to the speed and all this. Yeah.
Yeah, you got to read it, and it gets technical. You got to take your time, and then your measurements are wrong, and then you break things.
Yeah. So
you have to really do it slowly. You got to creep up on it.
yeah.
It's like blind dating. Never dive headlong into a blind date, right?
Right. No, I did not. No, I didn't. And there was a reason for it. And like I said, it was mainly because I wanted to be able to control the speed and this and that. And I don't think the JP closes the gear doors after the wheels come down or something like that, if I'm not mistaken.
I think we had it inverted, not inverted, but backwards, because there's the dip switch.
Yeah.
There's like 2 or 3 of them, and if you got it,
Yeah.
You got to remember, it was midnight.
Yeah.
And his bong was down, and the fire was gone, and he's over there got the
No, we'd only been working on the plane for like 6 hours.
Why does this
that
not
day.
work?
Yeah.
Well, it's because it's only going to do as good as the guy that's doing the input.
That's right.
And it was midnight, and we're all over the place. And then he said, just put it away, man.
Well, we've been working on it, Dave, for like 6 hours, doing other things to it to get this and that.
Yeah,
done.
well, yeah, we got the landing gear going, and we got the everything else set, flaps, ailerons, everything. Oh, it's all good. It's all set. It's just these tedious things. And I think you hate tedious things when it comes to electronics because you can't see what needs to be changed.
Right.
And you're chasing something you can't put your hand on. It's just like going to the computer.
Yeah.
I suck at programming or anything on that thing because if I can see it, what's wrong, when you're programming, you can't see it. You see it in code. And then that's a whole different world for me. What's the name of that book, Code for Dummies?
Yeah.
I never read it. So I'm below dummy.
Paul
What is
said I need
below
to crash
dummy?
more. Idiot.
Yeah. No. Well, idiot. Yeah. That is the blow. I think that's a.
Stupid. And
Well,
you can't fix
an
stupid.
idiot is an IQ quotient. I think it's below 25, below 35 or 25. Because you got idiot, you got imbecile, and you got moron.
Well, then you say you can't fix stupid. So anyway, I don't know. But
Well, Forrest Gump, you know what he said?
said Mama said box is like a life. Box of life is like a box of chocolate.
Chocolate's like a life.
Yes.
Kiss your chocolate.
For some, it is.
Grey Poupon.
Yeah, exactly. So Jared said, I think I'm going to try that Stinger 35 on my P47.
Ooh, you'll like that. Because we got the
Yeah.
26 and the L19, and I'm ready to go with that again since I re-CG'd it. Got some extra
Got it
weight in
good
the
now,
nose.
yeah.
But I've never had any problems with the 26, except for the muffler. The muffler's coming loose, but I fixed that. Great.
Everything's good. It's all good.
Yeah, so everybody's got something to build, right? It's winter. In case
That's
you guys
right.
didn't know, it's winter.
Winter.
You know,
Yeah.
Southern California, winter's
10
like
feet of
59
snow.
degrees in Southern California. My dad goes, oh, it's cold outside. It's cold.
Yeah.
Man, you grew up in Washington State,
Yeah.
freezing cold and wet, and everybody's depressed and goes to the bar after every day of work.
I was talking to my mom today. I said, I don't care how much somebody paid me and what kind of big mansion they put me in and what kind of car. I couldn't live nowhere like that, man. I couldn't do it. So I give props and hats off to you guys that can live in these places, Michigan, Buffalo.
That's
places.
where my mom's from. Michigan.
I couldn't do it, man. There's just, I like warmth and sunshine and
You got to go to Bermuda.
I could live in Panama where the season never changes. 85 year round would suit me fine.
Panama.
I just couldn't
Panama,
live somewhere that it's cold like that with snow like you guys get. I couldn't do it.
75 in Santa Barbara. Man, you're just rubbing it in, aren't you?
Rub it.
Yeah, no, I got to go back out there. Probably got to go after Christmas or on.
Yeah,
Christmas.
Jeff, it's supposed to be 60 here. They're saying on Thursday. But
And
then
up to
45.
70s next week.
Well, 45 for a high on Saturday and breezy. They're saying.
Well,
So.
let's see right here.
Oh, you trust that crap. That Greenville weather ain't
No,
gonna
right
cuss, man.
Look, see next week.
Yeah,
Monday 60, Tuesday 69, Wednesday 70.
yeah, yeah.
That means it's coming up from the south, right?
Obviously, but I don't trust that one.
Man,
I don't.
you're gonna have to trust something.
Yeah, but not that one. If I go to the app I use, the radar app, let me see what it says. Incongruency with what you're using.
Oh man, that's a three syllable word.
That's right. That's what I'm talking
Man,
about.
are you congruent?
Okay,
Oh
so
man, I don't grow that. I don't smoke that.
see now I'm showing Monday 61, 30% chance of rain. Tuesday 50% rain, 67.
Let me check that.
And Wednesday, 61 and 50% rain. Rain all next week.
Well,
See?
Thursday it's 55% rain,
Okay.
and then Wednesday's no rain.
Yeah,
70
see, I'm
on
showing
Wednesday.
I'm showing 50%.
Well, I got that one too.
I know, but that one you were just looking at is not good. I don't like this one is more
See?
accurate to me.
There I am. I'm right there in Canada right now. It's
Mhm.
cold up there. It's 12 degrees.
Yes.
Ooh, Sudbury, unorganized North Park, Ontario, 11 degrees, plus the wind. Ugh.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Nah,
Anyway, you guys got all your stuff coming. Your wives know what to get you for Christmas.
you better hope so.
Never.
You got your wife stuff for Christmas is the question, because yeah, you really be in the doghouse if you hadn't done that.
Yeah, she goes, well, we're going to go shopping. I said, for what? It's Christmas. I said, it takes money. Well, credit card, you still have it? No. And what part of no does email not understand? Oh, the grandkid's birthday. Oh, they're in a play this week and they need a
gosh.
costume. Oh, I'm going, do you not understand?
Don't they have parents that make good money? I mean,
What?
don't they have parents that make good
Yeah,
money? Yeah.
That's
So
what. Yeah, and they do just fine.
right. So there you go.
Anyway.
Yeah.
Christmas, yes. Thanksgiving's in the past. We got the Christmas party coming up.
I don't care for kings.
Okay,
man.
I get it. I get it.
wish they'd
Okay,
do somewhere
I put
different.
my money on your weren't.
It's like,
Didn't want to
do
go.
somewhere different.
That's what I did. Anyway, it's all you can eat.
I know, but it's just I don't.
I get it. I get it.
I mean, why shouldn't they do it at Texas Roadhouse or something? You know?
Yeah, I
mean,
get it. No, actually, the food's quite good.
I mean,
I
Yeah,
know.
but
I know
it's-
what you're saying. I know exactly what you're saying. I ain't no socialite in that area either.
yeah.
But I like it.
Okay.
Get all dressed up, man. I put my what do you call that guy on the Lucky Charms box? What is that guy called?
A
The green suit.
leprechaun. A leprechaun.
Leprechaun. Yeah, that's what it is. It depends. I don't know what I want to go with. I could go Chewbacca this year.
It's not a Halloween party.
I could be. Could be my Halloween party.
We don't know the fly-in dates in April yet. I don't think.
Yeah, I think it's 12th.
The
Something like
12th?
that. Yeah.
Okay, so probably the second weekend. And
Yeah. Plus, we got the
third.
first. We got to fly in on the first. You're going to come to that?
On the first. Oh well, that's the New Year's Day thing that we have. Everybody's invited to that, and if you want to bring a dish or something to eat, everybody can, and it's and everybody just flies and has a good time. Now, last year and the year before, we've been lucky. We've had 2 warm New Year's days, man.
It was.
And we had great turnouts. So yeah, hopefully it'll be a good year this year and get some good people because we have good food. I mean, so, but we have pretty good turnout. So anybody that wants to come, doesn't cost you a dime. You can come hang out. You can fly, eat some good food.
You do whatever you want.
Some good
What's really
desserts.
cool is everybody starts bringing their control line. Do you ever do control line?
No, I don't
It's
care.
awesome. It's awesome.
No, I don't think so. I'm gonna
It's
pass on
fun.
that
Is control line fun or not? Anybody and everybody's done Cox 049 control
one. I
line.
had one when I was a kid, but I never could keep the damn motor running without
Oh,
hitting my
there it
damn
is.
finger.
There it is. It's just the
You have to root the spring around it and
you just- I know all about it because my finger got cut up so much with that plastic prop.
Yeah, I just couldn't
And then the
understand.
nitro was always in the cut,
Yeah,
and it constantly hurt.
yeah. I like the Doom buggy with the fat slicks
had
on
that.
the back
I had
of
that
it.
too.
Yeah, that was
I
pretty
love
cool.
the Evil
Oh.
Knievel wind up
Oh,
with the
that
kinetic.
was the deal. Okay, yeah.
And
Yep.
man, when it catches your pants and it gets caught, it will burn a hole in your leg.
Yeah.
That rear wheel will just not stop.
Evil Knievel was cool.
It
man.
was cool. Still is cool.
It is cool.
Everybody's got their little channels where they do Evil
Yeah,
Knievel. They're
that's right.
jumping over King Kong and
Uh-huh.
fire. And
Yeah,
this.
there's one guy that kills it, man. He jumps out a 2-story window and hits
Yeah, I've seen that guy.
yeah, he's
It's
killing
pretty
it.
good.
Yep.
That's pretty
right.
amazing. All those things back in
Yeah.
the day, life was simple. Now it's all sophisticated.
Yeah. That was like the
Smoke
cars that you
systems.
pulled the rip cord out of and ran
Yeah,
them
I
in each
had
other
that. I
and
just seen the
busted out.
advertisement from that. What would that be? The
Those are cool.
60s, early 70s?
Early 70s.
Yeah, because I had that.
Yeah,
I think it was a
busted
trike
all the
bike with the
pieces.
2 wheels and a long nose. And
Yeah,
one
and they
wheel.
busted.
Man, remember those days? Remember the
Yeah.
Schwinn the shifter?
Oh
the
yeah,
Schwinn
and you were the
bike?
crap if you had
I
that
always
bike,
wanted
man.
one of those.
Yeah.
I never did get one of those.
Yeah, they actually had the noise motor. You remember that?
I had to put a playing card with the
Well,
close
yeah,
pin
me
on
too.
mine. That's the only motor I
Yeah.
had.
And it actually came with a big slick on the back of it
Oh,
and a big
yeah.
monkey bar on the back.
Man, those were simple days.
And it actually had the was it the speedometer on it? I think it had
Yeah,
the speedometer.
yeah,
Yeah,
it
yeah.
And then you go to the liquor store and you buy the candy cigarettes. You buy the candy
Yeah, you were
cigars.
cool. You roll your sleeve up.
I remember blowing.
Yeah. 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 And then the wax bottles with the little juice.
I
in
remember,
them.
yeah, buying it. I always got wax caught in my teeth. Though.
Yeah. Hey, they give wax away now for braces. So
Yeah, those are back in the day, man. That's memory lane.
yeah, man.
So everybody's got something to do, something to work on. Phil, your B-17 looks awesome.
Awesome.
I want you to count every one of those dots. Because I'm going to ask you how many dots, which are rivets, right, on the plane. How many
Yeah.
dots do you think you would have on that plane? We should run a contest.
If he counts them, you'll know.
He ain't going to count. He'd lie. We would know. We wouldn't know anyway. I know him. He's a musician, man.
Yeah.
You know, he goes on there and you know how they get in tune with themselves with the
Yeah.
music, right? You know how they're always like this when they get down to the fine and they get down. I can just picture him
Because
when
they're
he's younger.
feeling it, man.
His
They're
hair's
feeling
everywhere. He's spitting fire and flames, and oh yeah, we all have our heyday.
it. Yeah.
That's
right.
the best part. Planes now. That's our heyday now.
Yeah, well,
Yeah, I go to bed when. Let's see. Well, 8 o'clock feels like 12 o'clock,
It does now.
doesn't it?
Yeah,
But anyway.
it does because it's dark at 5:30.
All right, I've had a good time. We've got airplanes to fix, airplanes to build, airplanes to fix, and all kinds of stuff to airplane.
But on a good note,
What?
don't forget,
What?
December 22nd is the shortest day of the year.
Is it really?
And then
we
the
start
time
going back
starts
up?
ticking up, guys. So
And how short is it? When does it get
I
dark?
think it gets dark that day, like around what 5:15,
Yeah,
something like that.
Probably real early.
So yeah, but then the time starts heading back to light.
No
So
kidding.
so yeah, so we'll get there.
Yeah,
So-
getting dark
so-
sucks. Early.
Michael Fox, you're late, man. We're getting ready to go
Hey,
off.
Captain Morgan.
Thanks for playing.
Put it down.
Really?
I didn't say get down. I said put it down.
Well, we're getting ready to get out of here. You guys have a great night. We enjoyed it. Thank you for hanging out with us. Been a great crowd. And
How many we got? 2?
no, we got 26 still hanging out.
Did you know the difference between a well-dressed man on a bicycle and a well-dressed man on a unicycle is? You know what the difference is?
What?
The tire.
And on that note, we're going to let you guys enjoy the rest of your evening. So we will see you next week right here. And who knows what we'll be talking about. Maybe we'll have this plane motor on and you guys can see the
What are you talking
luscious.
about? We'll start it up and run it in here.
There you go.